Okay, this is a 40 feet bus forward control, and we're gonna start the outside pre-trip, beginning with standing in front of the bus. Make sure the bus is not leaning one way or the other. That might indicate suspension of deflated tire. We're gonna be looking under for spills or oil, hanging wire, hanging hoses, or puddles. And we're gonna face the lights. We're gonna start with the clearance light, big yellow, big red, or amber lights, and we're gonna go to the turn signals and hazards, running lights, and headlights. We're gonna say the acronym is everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing a part, proper color, proper location. Then we point to the school reflective tape, make sure it's not peeling, windshield, well, both windshield, seal. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, no illegal sticker, they're clean. Then we pull on the windshield wipers, make sure we check the windshield wiper blade, make sure the proper tension, proper pressure, and the blade is not worn or cracked, broken, or missing. All right, we have the seals not leaking. We have the two containers, reservoirs. There's the coolant reservoirs on behind this. You could say, if I could see behind the wall here, coolant reservoir, secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, it's not leaking. And the windshield wiper reservoir, secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, it's not leaking, no fray. There's some wires in there, and it's the same with the coolant. Okay, after you do say that, you go to the meters and you grab one and you say all the meters, that be the flat, convex, and the crossovers are secure, no crack, broken, or missing a part, no illegal sticker, and they're clean. Then you move to the side of the bus and take a good view on by the door. Take a good view by the door. That way you can see the whole picture. I put my finger in it, so you start with the reflector, yellow, yellow, red. Yellow, yellow, red, the markers. Make sure all the reflective tape, all the windows on all the seal, everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part. Reflective tape is not peeling. The windows are properly labeled, no illegal sticker, they're clean. And then you approach the door. When you approach the door, grab the handle mechanism. You have the handles, seals, the floors clear from trip hazards, and then the safety latch lock properly and push back and pull. Releases. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part. Seals not leaking, floor is clean, and door locked properly. And the space down here, luggage compartment, whatever I cannot fit inside, I place it in this place. That time it's gonna ask you. You ask him if I look at it and say no. You continue. Then you grab the door of the battery compartment. Door, lock, hinges, cage, batteries, wires. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part. The wires are not frayed. The batteries are not leaking. They have hydraulic acid. They have acid, not hydraulic acid. Okay, so we move forward. See the proper tension on the stop sign. Proper tension. You already checked the lights. Secure with the pin. Airbag is not leaking, and the turn signal is a proper color, proper location. We already checked that before. And we're going to the 5 systems. The 5 systems, as I teach it, is the first is steering the column right here. Steering column with the universal joints, properly lubed. Gearbox here. Pitman arm secure with a castle nut and safety pins. And the drag link, I should have the tire open or turn to the left, but I'll be able to point to the drag link, and the tire rod goes across. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, not bent or twisted, not leaking, and secure with castle nut and pin. The second system is going to be the frame, the suspension. The suspension, we see the frame, the hanger, mount, the spring not shifted, the U-bolt back there with the castle now secure, shock absorber is not leaking. Everything should be secure, no crack plug, no missing any part, no bend, no twisted, not leaking. Now we go to the brakes. If I could see the hose, brake chamber, not leaking, not dented. And we have slack adjuster, push rod. I don't know if we can see it right there. Slack adjuster, push rod. Behind the dust cover, no dust. And the brake shoes, make sure they're not thin or worn. And then you have the drum. The drum is make sure there's no contaminant that can cause a brake failure. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, no missing a part, no bend or twisted, and there's no leak. And then number 4, we'll go to the wheel. The wheel is secure, no crack, broken, no missing a part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld. Then we have the lug nuts, hub seal oil, it's not leaking. And everything, they might make sure that the lug nuts are not shine or rust that might indicate looseness. The valve stem properly capped. If you need to add air, use a tire gauge. I'm going a little fast because I want to make sure that I covered everything. And then we have the tire. The tire has the inside wall, outside wall, no bumps, no cuts, no wires hanging out. It's supposed to be evenly worn. The minimum tread should be no less than 4/32. All groove, no less than 4/32 of an inch. Tires in front cannot be recapped, and the tires must match. Okay, so now we go to the mud flap. Mud flap is secure, no crack, broken, or missing a part. And then we go to the midshift. If we can see, the midshift will be 3 components, large component. It's the frame. I'm just going to mention from here because I'm too big to get under. So the frame along the bus, secure, no crack, broken, missing any part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld. Drive shaft with coupling, hangers and brackets. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing any part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld. And the exhaust is no rust, no discoloration that might be a sign of leakage. And with the brackets and hangers, everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld. And I'm moving to the back. I'm trying to do this fast, so hopefully you take your time and listen to it or watch it a couple times. The rear, since we have 5 systems in the front, we only have 4. We don't have steering in the front, on the back. So I'm going to start with number 2, which is the frame. I already mentioned the frame along the bus, but I mention it again. Frame hanger, lead spring not shifted, U-bolt secure with castle nut and pin, and then we have the shock absorbers. And you have 2 important components that you have to mention of the suspension. It's the torque part, airbags, and mount. It's going to take a lot of points off of you if you don't mention that. So we have the suspension. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, no missing any part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld. Bags are not leaking, and the shock absorbers are not leaking. Okay, then we have the number 3, the brakes. Hoses and brake chambers are not leaking or dented. Then we have the slack adjuster, push rod, the dust cover. Behind the dust cover, we have the brake shoes, not worn or not thin. And then we have the drums. Make sure there's no contaminant that can cause a brake failure. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld, not leaking, not frayed. Then we go to the wheels. The wheels. We got wheels. The wheels, and the wheels is secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, no bend or twisted, not illegally weld. Then we have the lug nut and axle nuts. No rust, no shiny that may indicate looseness, and the whole the axle seal is not leaking. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing any part, no bend or twisted, no illegal weld, no leaks. And the valve stem properly capped. If I need to add air, I use a tire gauge. Now we have butt tires here. I make sure I don't have a thumper with me, but I make sure that I check between the tires. Check between the tires to make sure that there is no obstruction that can cause a tire fire. When I said that, then I have two butt tires, the inner and outside wall. No cuts, no bumps, no wires. They must match and should be evenly worn, no less than 2/32 of an inch. Both of them, every thread should be no less than 2/32 of an inch. And the tires can be recapped, but must wash. Remember that, must wash, match. So everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing apart, no bend or twisted, no illegal welds. Now the mud flat, the same thing, secure, no crack, broken, missing any part, no bend or twisted, no damage. Now I'm walking to the back of the bus to do the same that I did in the front. I'm gonna walk away from the bus, and I'm gonna be looking how the bus is not leaning one way or the other. I indicate suspension or deflated tire. Make sure there's no leaks, no hanging wire, no hanging hoses. Then I approach to the lights again. I will go with the clearance light red, big yellow or amber, red, big red. Then we have here the big stop sign light and the small stop light. Then we have the big backup, small backup, two reflectors. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing any part, and proper color, proper location. That's all the lights. Then I mentioned all the reflective tape. You see, you have reflective tape everywhere. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing, and no peeling. All the reflective tape should be intact. And then we have the 4 windows, 4 seal. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing, no leaking, proper labeling, and clean, no illegal stickers. And open the handle of the door mechanism, door handle, strap, seal, safety latch up here, floor, free from trip hazard. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing a part, no bend or twisted, no legal weld, and the door shut properly. No seal, no leakage on the seals, and that should be the back of the bus. Okay, now we go to the side of the bus. You ask the third-party examiner, do you want me to check this side like I did the other side? No, he's gonna tell me what is not on the other side. So we have the triangle reflector box, door, hinges. Make sure you have 3 mandatory reflecting triangle. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing any part. No bend or twisted, nothing damaged. Everything is in place. It's better to say everything in the acronym so you don't miss anything. That's what I'm doing. Door, hinges, cab, tank, and cage. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, or missing any part, no bend or twisted, no leaking, because the tank, remember, the tank has fuel. And then we go to the front, and then with that we finish the exterior of the bus. I apologize for being too fast because I'm training 2 guys here and they want to go home. So we got the door here, the handle, 4 windows or glass, all the seals. Everything should be secure, no crack, broken, missing any part, no illegal sticker. They're clean, open freely. And then at this time you have completed your exterior pre-trip by saying, you maybe want to take a moment and make sure that you remember that you mention every important component. If you haven't done that, take a moment, and if you have to take your third-party examiner and show them whatever you miss, this is the time to do it. After you say pre-trip is completed, it's completed. Thank you. I hope you be able to benefit out of this video.